We get in your car and you leave to kiss me. We'll talk for hours and let the backseat. And the moment, the night when everything changes, you won't reply and we'll go back to strangers. It's something that I hate, how everyone's disposable. Every time I date somebody new, I feel vulnerable that it'll never change, and it will just stay like this. Never ending dating, breaking up, and it goes like this. We get in your car and you leave to kiss me. We talk for hours and lie on the backseat. And the moment, the night when everything changes, you won't reply and we'll go back to strangers. Always ends the same when it was me and you. But every time I meet somebody new, it's like deja vu. And when we spoke for months, what did you ever mean? And how can they say that this is love when it goes like this? We get in your car and you leave to kiss me. We'll talk for hours and lie on the backseat.
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? It's Tuesday.
Amazing.
You know what that means? Calls on Tuesday. We have people from everywhere. I see people from India already. Let me see the chats. So we have people from India. We have people from everywhere. Oh, look, let me tell you, the people from India and Africa, they're on top of it. I don't even know what time it is over there, but they do connect. And this is why they're having so much result, because they don't miss anything. They're always on it. And let me tell you, I have a call tomorrow. It's tomorrow, right, Lauren?
Yeah,
We have a
tomorrow.
call with-
By the way,
with
it's
Af-
3 a.m. for Africa and it's 6:30 a.m. for India.
Look at that. So tomorrow I gotta get up, I think at 4, and the call is at 5 for us. So, but they on it. These people, they don't sleep. They breathe this. But guys, hay traducción como siempre. Asegúrense de apretar el botón de traducción. Siempre se me olvida cuál es, pero es aquí abajo. Está abajo. Lo van a ver. Déjame ver. Tenemos gente de España. We have people from Spain too. We have people from everywhere.
I
This
love
is
that.
crazy, guys. This is good. Even though we don't have that many people connected, because I understand it's me again. I'm sure you guys are tired of seeing me. I'm sure you guys are tired of listening to me, but it's fine. It's fine. Today, I think I'm gonna give you guys some good stuff. I think we're gonna talk about a tool that we have, and I don't think many of you guys actually use it, or maybe you guys don't even know. But we have an amazing tools that I think that can help your business and can give you at least more clients or at least more distributors. Actually, both. I think it will definitely give you both. But before we get into that, I want to go over a couple things. I won't go over my story because I think for the most part, you guys probably know my story, and I don't want to spend a ton of time on my story. Eventually, we're gonna have an event. That's one of the announcements. So I guess I'll say it now. On December, and we'll go over it. We're gonna have an event. I know you guys have been asking for an event. We're having an event on December, so you guys can miss this, okay? And we'll give you more info, and we'll give you more info as we know. It's not finalized. It is happening, but just we're getting everything together. And before we go into the tool that you guys probably don't know, or you guys probably use it, but don't use it to the full advantage. And I'll be honest with you. I think out of everything that we have and we do, I think the most powerful thing that we have and we do is that tool. Because that tool is the one that is going to help you get clients and is the one that is going to help you get distributors. And I know I spoke about this the other day. I don't remember how many trainings back. And for me, recruiting is the most important thing in this business. Nothing will change nothing will get fixed, nothing will get better if there's no recruiting. If you're not recruiting, many things are going to happen. Negative things are going to happen. As you guys can see, we used to have over 1,000 people on the calls. We actually had to upgrade our Zoom account to go all the way to 3,000 because we didn't have enough space for people. And just like anything, things started going down because most people, they just can't stick to it. Most people will not. The reality is most people will not make it. And this is not me being mean. This is not me being, I guess, an asshole, if you want to call it that way. But it's the reality. That's why only 1% of the people make it to the president's team level, because only 1% is willing to do what they need to do, and they're willing to stay and stick to it until they figure it out, until they make it work. But most people don't. And one of the problems with that, and one of the problems that people won't stick to it, is because they don't have results. And they don't have results because they're not recruiting. They're not getting physical results. That's a big part of it. Yeah, you have to get physical results. But I'm telling you this. I know people in this business, press teams, even chairman's club members and everything. They're not the most fit people. They're not the most in shape people. But they stick to it. They're really good at business. They understand that this is a business, and the only way to make it is to stick to it and to actually work the business. Yes, you want results, because the more results you have, the better it'll be, the easier it'll be to sell. But more than that, you have to stick to recruiting. You have to stick to going out there and getting people. You have to go out there, get clients. You have to go out there and get distributors. But most people, they go out there for maybe a day or two. They don't get results. They don't recruit anybody. So they start blaming many things. Well, it's not for me. People don't want what I'm selling. People are not interested anymore. People don't want this type of business. And the reality is that's not true. That's not true. Because we see the numbers. There's many people here that do the challenge and they have 50, 60. I think the most was like 70 challengers. So you can't tell me that one person can do 70 and the other persons can barely do 1 or 2. That doesn't make any sense. And I see the people that get to the top 10 and everything, there's nothing special with them. I'm not saying that they're not good or anything. They just need nothing special. The only special thing they have is that they know what they want. They'll stick to it, and they'll ride the wave as long as they need to get to a point or to get to the goal that they want to. Those people, most people that are in the top 10 or the top 20, they always buying the challenge at the beginning. When the challenge open, they buy in. They stick to it. They might have a bad month, but they don't blame anything else. They don't blame anybody else. So, guys, if you really want to make it, if you really want to grow in this business, you need to recruit, and you need to figure out a way to recruit. Just talking to 2 or 3 people will not make a difference. Look, when I started the business, when I started doing the business and I started doing it really serious, I saw people next to me, George, Disney, they were crazy recruiting, and they were, I don't know what it was. They were just attracting people. Boom, boom. Me, I was out there next to them doing the same thing, what they were doing, and I wasn't getting the same people. I could have said at that point, you know what? This is not for me. It's not going to work for me. It only works for George and Disney. It only works for this and this. No, I realized, okay, if people are not coming to me, then I have to go out there and actually get people to join me, to buy what I'm selling, or to join the business that I'm promoting, or the business that I'm going out there to promote. So I didn't stay where I was. I could have just said, you know what, this is not for me. People are not coming to me. No, because I know what I wanted. I wanted to get to press team. I wanted to have the lifestyle. I wanted I wanted to have money. I can't say the other word, but I wanted to have money. I wanted freedom. I wanted not to have to go to work every freaking day. I was tired of getting up every morning, going to work, working for somebody else, working for building somebody else's dream, making money for somebody else. I wasn't making money for me. Yes, I was getting paid, but it was never enough. I don't know about you guys, but I remember no matter what job I had, it was never enough. And it's always that honeymoon phase when you get a new job. Yeah, this is the job. This is the job that I love. I love this job. These people are paying me crazy, and I don't have to barely do anything. And then a couple weeks goes by, couple months goes by, then they start changing the way they pay you. They start asking for you to do more without getting more in return. They start cutting your hours, or they'll find somebody else that are do the job for less than you. And then you start thinking, okay, you know what? I got to find another job because this job is not working out for me anymore. The hours that they're giving me is not enough. The money that they're paying me is not enough. But now you have more expenses. Now you have a car. Now you have an apartment. Now you have a house. So you always on the whole, no matter what job you have, you never come to it. It's never enough. When I started doing Herbalife, I have never wanted to do anything else. I have never looked for anything else. I remember every time I used to get a job, couple months, I was fine, boom. Then I will change. I have to find something else. And Lauren can tell you, Lauren was one of the first person to hire me. She hired me to work at a cell phone store. Every time she went to the next one, she will bring me, go work with me, go work for me. Because we knew that was our mentality. You know, it's from job to job to job to job to get to a point where the job is the best thing in the world. And it's not. Job is never going to be the best thing in the world. That's why I love this business. Because I don't have to work hourly. I don't get paid hourly. I don't have to put up with my boss, even though back then Lauren was my boss. She's a great boss, but I have some bad bosses. So guys,
Smooth.
you have to commit. And I see it. It's just, I see the numbers. I see so many people just dropping off and not doing it. They tried it for a couple months, for a couple weeks. Oh, it's not for me. I can't sell anything. And it's not that. Guys, look, I'm going to tell you a secret. And I learned this through all this time that I've been doing this business. Before I started doing this business, I used to sell phones. I used to sell anything that I can think of. I used to sell cars, cell phones, but my last job was cell phones. And me and Laura, we always into the cell phone business. And I realized I was a good sales rep, not because I knew more than anybody else. Actually, my mentality, and you can ask her, was I don't want to know a lot about the phones. I don't want to know about what everything that the phone does, because I see so many people get complicated. The more you know, the worse it is, because the more you talk. I realized I don't want to learn how many megapixels or how many RAMs or how many things. I don't care about that. Most people don't care about that. But the moment you start learning all those things, then you want to talk more, because you think by talking more, you're going to convince these people to buy and to buy what you're selling. And that's not the reality. So I see so many people, no, I have to learn everything about the products. I have to learn everything about the system. I have to learn everything. Not really. Eventually you'll learn, but you don't really have to know everything to make it work. You don't really have to learn the little things and to make it work. You get complicated, and people get complicated because they need to know everything. You don't need to know everything. It's simple. It's really simple. Eventually you get to learn, and eventually you have to learn for your team. You have to learn and teach your team, and that's fine. But at the beginning you don't. And the other thing that I realized that one of the reasons why I was such a great salesperson is because I didn't care if people bought or not. And I know you guys are going to be, what do you mean? Of course you have to care if people buy or not. If they don't buy, then how you make business? No, the reasons why I didn't care if they bought or not is because something that is called the law of numbers. I realized people were coming to the store. So if this person doesn't buy, it's fine. The next one will buy, or the next one will buy, or the next one will buy. But the problem is we get so caught up. And if somebody says no to you, you already get all like, oh shit, no, I can't sell this. Everybody's saying no to me. What do you mean? Only one person said no to you. How can you say everybody said no to you when only one person said no? So I realized that, of course, back then when I was at a store, people will come. I don't have to go out there and get the people. The people will just show up. This business is different. This business, you have to go out there and get more clients and get more leads. The whole point is to get leads. Eventually, it's a numbers game. The more leads you have, the more leads you get, the more chances you have of finding those people that will buy, or finding those people that will do the business for you. But don't get so caught up. Don't take it so personal. If somebody says no, don't try to, like, if they say no, fine, thank you. It's not for you. I understand. Next. But most people, they get so caught up on that. And the reason why it bothers people so much, and I realized the reason why it bothers you so much is because you only talk to one or two people. Of course, it's going to bother you because the only two people you talk to said no. But if you're talking to hundreds of people, those people that says no, it doesn't really bother. Okay, whatever. Next one, next one, next one. And we get so caught up with these 2-3 people that we talk to that show up out of nowhere because I wasn't even doing the job. You weren't even doing the job. You weren't even going out there trying to create some connection or trying to get some leads. People just show up because they saw maybe you posted a picture of you drinking a shake. Hey, what is that? Oh, this is Herbalife. This is a shake. This is what help me lose weight or help you lose weight. Okay, no, I don't want it. Oh shit, no, man. This is not for me because not everybody wants it. Everybody that I talk to says no. It's just you haven't talked to enough people to get to the yes. You have to talk to enough people to get to the yes. And this is why I think this tool that we have is so freaking amazing because nowadays people are so busy, but there's so many things out there that people get distracted so easy. So they get, especially on social media, they get messages left and right to sell them anything you can think of, to promote anything. And people get so confused and people get so distracted that they zoom out. They just don't pay attention to anything else. So these two, and I don't know if you guys know, it's called WDT Connect. This tool is a prospecting tool. And let me tell you, I started using it. At the beginning, I wasn't really into it. For some reason, I've been helping you guys. I've been running the We Doing everything so much that I didn't really pay attention to it. But I started using it again, and I realized, shit, this is amazing. This is amazing because I get a landing page. If you go out there to get a landing page, you guys know that it's expensive as hell to get a landing page. If you go out there to get a funnel, it's really expensive to get a funnel. We have a funnel. The tool gives you a landing page, gives you a funnel. And not just that, the people that you actually go out there and talk, or you get some kind of conversation through that tool, the system will put them into a follow-up system. So now, even if you bad at following up, even if you bad at sending messages or sending emails, the system will do this for you. So now you're going to have the system, even if you don't talk to these people anymore, the system is going to, I think it's every other week or every week at the beginning, and then every other week after that, send an email and sending emails about like cool stuff, not selling, but to keep these people engaged.
Yeah, to follow up with the flow.
Yeah,
So
to
I'm
follow
sharing my
up.
screen and I have the visuals up for them for the new training videos. If you would like for me to speak to
we'll
them.
put it now. But yeah, so this thing will do the job for you. You don't even have to remember. And this is like putting your leads in automatic. So the system will do this job for you. Of course, you want to go out there and keep getting more leads. How you get more leads? Well, depends on how you do it. You can be at the club. You can be at a mall. You can be at your gym. You can be in social media. However you want to get these leads, but you have to go out there and get those leads. Because if you don't get those leads, guys, eventually you're going to start doubting yourself. And eventually you start by doubting yourself. And then eventually it turns on doubting the business. And eventually you will be kicked out by yourself out of the business. You yourself kick yourself out of the business because you are not doing the job. Yes. Is it easy? No, this business is not easy. Like the reality is not easy. This is not. I can't tell you you're going to be a millionaire like just by signing up and tomorrow you'll be a millionaire. No, it takes work like anything else, but it's so rewarding. This business is so freaking rewarding if you do the job. Guys, I've been doing this now. It's going to be almost 12 years. I think I haven't had a job. I think 8 years or 9 years. I haven't had a job. I haven't had a boss other than my wife. that I can't get rid of that one. I can't fire that one. But I haven't had a job in like 8 years, guys. And that's amazing. Yes, there's months that I make more money than other months. But let me tell you, I love it. I have freedom. I can go out. I can do whatever I want. I can be with my daughters. I can be with my families. My family doesn't work anymore. My family have their own house and I take care of them. They don't have to take care of anything. For me, that was the biggest thing. Not seeing my parents working every freaking day and working for somebody else for like $9 an hour. For me, that was the most amazing thing. I don't want them to work. They already worked enough. They already gave me and my brothers everything that we needed. So for me, that was so amazing. And a job will not give you that. A job will only give you more stress. They're gonna cut your hours. Then, especially how the everything is going on, how everything is now, is no better moment to have your own business than now. Jobs are not secure. Most people can even retire. And the people that I know that retire, they have to go back and get a job because they can't afford anything. So expensive. Everything is so expensive. So if you think that a job is going to solve most people think that a job, retire, they said, no, they're not said. They're going to have to go back to work. So guys, these two will fix a lot of those issues. The tool has templates. You don't even have to think what to say. We have them there. We have the messages. We have the videos. You have George explaining the business at your fingertips. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think there's anybody better than George explaining the business. And you have it at your fingertips. You can send it to anybody, and I guarantee you, I don't know what, 70-80% of those people will sign up because it's hard to say no the way George explains everything. And then you have Style explaining the challenge. You have a bunch of people, videos that did videos for you, professional videos, and you have that funnel. Once the people watch the video, the system will let you know, hey, this person watched this video. This person stopped the video at this many minutes. This person, did you send the video, never watched it, but 2 months went by, and for some reason he clicks on your link, and now the system is going to tell, hey, remember this person that you sent the message? He just opened up the video. Make sure you reach out to him. So this thing will save you so much. It's so freaking amazing, guys. And most people, I don't, maybe they were like me. You guys don't use it. You guys don't know, or maybe you haven't had the time to actually do some research or actually pay attention to the system. But this thing is amazing. And we're going to show you a couple videos. This is something that we decided, you know what? It's simple, but we want to make it more easy to understand. So we got the people that did the app to give us some videos, and Lauren's going to play some of the videos here. And these videos, you can send it to your people, and you can even watch it to learn how to do a couple things. I don't know if you want to play one of the videos. We have a bunch of these videos, and you'll be able to learn everything that this app does for you guys. I don't know if it'll play.
Yeah, let's see.
Let me show you guys. This is amazing. When I saw this, woo.
So, am I unmuted? Yeah. So for the videos that we have, we're going to have 3 videos available for you, and they are currently available in English. I will drop them in the coaches chat post the call, and we will have them available in Spanish as well by the beginning of next week. We will have a total of 25 how-to videos on WDT Connect that were made by the company that creates the application for us. So this is one of the videos.
Look at this thing. So easy. Like anybody a caveman can do this.
Yeah, so I'm not going to play the whole thing. We'll kind of, you get the idea, right?
Yeah,
So
you guys get it.
we've got the how-to videos available for you. We're going to do how to add a contact. We'll do how to be able to create your own resource for those that are going to take it to the next level, right? So we do our workouts in a basic, moderate, advanced, or basic, intermediate, advanced, 3 different levels. We're doing the same with our videos for WDT Connect to kind of keep some consistency for you. And all of the videos that you're going to see in the basic and the intermediate are all included as a We Do Transformations coach. Now, if you would like to take your business to the next level and you would like to pay the $20 for the WDT Connect for the advanced features, then of course that is, if that's a decision you'd like to make, go for it. That's going to give you the additional data features. Okay, so what does that mean? How many, let's say you put 100 leads into the application and you'd like to know follow-up for all of it. The $20 is going to save you hours of time identifying whether or not you go back to the message. Okay, did they see this? Did they respond to me? Did they not? The app reminds you to send out those follow-ups, or you can have it so that it goes on auto to be able to send out the follow-up email.
Yeah, guys. So look, they have a free version, and to be honest, you can do a lot with the free version. Now, like Lauren was saying, if you want more info, if you're one of these people that wants a lot of insights, a lot of numbers, that's great. You guys can upgrade to the $20, and whoever got charged $39, make sure you reach out to them, because I think there's probably something wrong there. But
Yeah,
if you
I'll
want
drop
to,
the support link for.
yeah, if you want to upgrade, by all means. But at the beginning, guys, look, this is great for somebody who has a lot of numbers. So what I recommend at the beginning, don't pay for it. Just start collecting leads and start collecting people. And eventually you're going to have so many that, you know what, I would like to see numbers. And that's fine. But at the beginning, you don't even have to spend that money. But even if you want to spend that money, guys, $20 to invest in your business, for me, it's nothing. It doesn't matter because I'm a press team. Maybe I can pay 20. It has nothing to do with that. I understood that in order for you to make money, you got to invest money. If you want to grow as a person, I invest money on many things, on books, on audio, on events, things like that will help me. Now, again, you don't have to pay that $20. At least at the beginning, you don't need it if you don't have that many numbers. Eventually, when you have that many leads, by all means, get the upgraded version. You can see many other insights, but right now you don't really need it. What you need to do is just use it and start collecting these leads.
Hey guys, I love the questions that are coming in. This is fantastic, but let's make sure that we're doing this for if you've already used WDT Connect. If you have any questions as to how to register or anything like that, it's literally just a click away. So I've already dropped some of those things into the chat here. And any of the links that I'm dropping right now, I'm going to drop for you in the coaches chat. So it's okay. Don't freak out if you don't want to scroll through the chat to be able to find it.
Don't freak out, guys. I mean, this is why we have the chats also. We can ask many questions there. That many of you guys don't even use the chats, and I don't understand why, because everything happens in the chats. But don't worry, a lot of the questions we're going to answer at the end, we'll leave a little bit of time to answer a couple of the questions.
Yeah.
But don't freak out yet. Don't freak out.
Yeah, keep putting them in the Q&A section though. That's great. Okay, so next up we have the calendar.
Oh, we have one thing that I think this is amazing. And let me tell you,
So
I'll be honest with you, the calendar that we had, for me, was a little confusing. I'm not going to lie. Now, it's what we had, and we have to work what we had. And then Lauren sent me this today, like, oh shit, they look so simple, like so easy to read. So I loved it. So guys, Lauren did this. This is amazing. This calendar is so easy to understand now. Look, if you get confused now, and let me tell you, let me, before we get into the calendar, this is one thing that I did want to talk, and I don't want to, you know what? I don't want to leave it to the end. Guys, we are owners of our own business. We are owners of our, what happens to our organization, what happened with our people. Guys, I need you guys to really read the rules. I need you guys to really understand the challenge. I don't need you to read everything. You don't have to read everything. All the fine prints, that doesn't portray to you guys, really. That's just to protect the company. But I do need you guys to understand the basic rules. Basic rules are, make sure your people buy the right stuff. Make sure you buy into the challenge before your people start ordering. Make sure when you submit the paperwork for a winner, make sure you don't take too long. Make sure your people, when they submit the pictures, make sure the pictures are right. The reason why we have you guys collecting your challenges pictures is one reason. The reason is we want you guys to look at the pictures, make sure everything is right, make sure it has the code, make sure it has the right clothes, because we've seen it happening over and over and over and over, that you guys don't pay attention to the pictures that you are uploading. Pictures are missing codes, pictures are missing the right clothes. Many things that are missing, and your challenges get disqualified because of that. And you're doing a disservice to your challenges by you not checking everything. It's not our job. It's not like, oh, I'm sorry, it was just one time, you know, like it's not the same clothes, but let's give him 10, let's give him a 9. No, the rules are the rules. So make sure you follow the rules. Make sure you understand the rules, because this is it's basic rules, simple rules that we shouldn't have any problems with it. And I don't know if we have any. Lauren gets a lot of the people, a lot of the messages, and I don't know if there's any other rules that people are not following that we can touch on.
yeah, we can go through some stuff. So my team has recently taken over to be able to pay out the winners. We have multiple challenges now, guys. So we're making sure that we're doing this in the most unbiased way possible. So now those that are making sure that the winnings are completed and those that are chosen for the final, it's all done on a voting process. And then we've eliminated any coaches to be able to make any of those definitive decisions and making sure that we're following all the rules, right? So that everybody has a fair chance. So with that said, I've received some feedback And some of the feedback is, hey, I don't know when this is going to drop. When are you going to send this out? What's going on with this? How long do I have to be able to get my pictures? Why is it only 3 days? Why is it only 2 days? Why do we allow people to be able to buy in for so long? Okay, so just a little bit of like a history with We Do Transformations. This is still a baby company. Okay, we're still in our infant stages, but we've grown so much in the time that we've done this. And I say that because the way we started was with one challenge, with one Telegram chat, with 3 people doing this, and everything built on Canva. And so we've really exploded to be able to do so much more. And we used to only allow it to be for a buy-in time frame of 2 weeks. And now the longest amount of time that you cannot buy into a challenge is 24 hours. And that's because we had a glitch with our app. That's it. Now that we've moved to the application, now that we have, we've had consistency, but now that we have a little bit more of a structure with opening and closing, it gives you the ability to be able to buy in when you can. Look, a lot of people do this business part-time. So what if you're being paid on the 1st and the 15th? And you know that you want to invest in yourself to be able to invest in your business. And you're like, okay, I've got to do that at this particular time in the month. I set my money aside for this to be able to invest in my new business with We Do Transformations. Okay, let me get my global coach buy-in this month, right? Now you can do that with a larger window of time. So less opportunity for you to not partake, right? So the before code word goes out the Friday before we start the challenge, okay? So for this month coming up, I did it specifically for this month so that we can all follow along. I'm hoping everyone has already bought into their October coach buy-in. If not, I'm sure it'll happen soon, but aren't you glad we still have coach buy-in available? That's why we do this. Okay, so anyhow, the before code word goes out for you a couple days before. Lauren, why can't we upload our photos the very day that the code word goes out? Because we want to be able to see a true transformation as much as possible within a 21-day time frame. So if we give you the opportunity to be able to upload your files on the same day that we release the code word, then now we've just turned it into a 24-day challenge for that person, right? And then if they upload it on the very last day, I mean, it's almost 30 days. It really just depends on, when someone wants to take the photos. So the code word is released. You take your photos. You have an opportunity to be able to take them in the best lighting to make sure that you're following all the rules. Maybe you don't have a white wall in your home and you need to go to a friend's house so that you can set it up and move everything away so there's no clutter. You need to make sure that you set aside your clothes. Are you wearing the same sports bra and the same shorts, right? Or do you have them in the same location? So some of our tips and tricks that we do for the before and after pictures, we're updating that information as well. But continuing with this, the last day for a coach buy-in for this month is October 11th. The last day for challenger buy-in is the 12th. Closing of initial files, so that's your before pictures that you're uploading for your challengers, that's on the 13th. Our challenge started on the 7th, right? So we're giving you enough time because we can't close out the initial files if we're still allowing for the challengers to buy in on the 12th. That's not fair to the coaches that brought in these challengers, that maybe that challenger didn't have the opportunity to be able to purchase their products on the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, right? So we want to give as much opportunity as we can for our coaches to be able to have their challengers in that month. After code word goes out on the 25th, so it is the Friday before the challenge ends. Okay, so challenge ends on a Sunday, always starts on a Monday, always starts on the first Monday of the month, and ends 3 Sundays after. Okay, we have 3 days here identified for voting. So our coaches really work hard to be able to make sure that they've got the rules in front of them. When they're identified as someone that's qualified to be a coach, then they receive 3 rounds of voting to be able to make sure that it is not just one person that identifies and chooses whether or not the winner has gone through to be able to meet all of the rules that we have set aside. I'm not going to do a whole training today on before and after pictures and all that stuff. That's for a whole nother call. But I do want to encourage you, because this call is for everyone, all new coaches, all veteran coaches, every coach. Okay, so if you're a new coach and this is your first challenge, I greatly encourage you to be able to go into the We Do app and go into additional material and go into the coach guides and the coach materials, so that you can see what's best to be able to guide your challengers. Maybe you've done this challenge before as a challenger. look and see what your challenger sees, right? So when it says challenger guys, it's going to show you that information in there.
And we trying to make it like we're going over the guys and everything. We're gonna try to compress it a little bit more so it doesn't look like it's a lot. But guys, look, the reality is there's nothing more sucky, there's nothing more uncomfortable than not being able to pay a challenger because we didn't do our job. And when I mean we didn't do our job, coaches didn't do their job. Because it sucks when you collect everything that you need, but this challenger didn't meet the qualification. This challenger actually bought products 10 days before the coach actually buy into the challenge. So imagine how uncomfortable that conversation is. And imagine how coaches feel like, can you make an exception? But it was a mistake, this and that. I understand we all make mistakes, but things like that, we should not make mistakes because it only hurts ourselves. And it sucks because every time we have to like, shit, we can't pay the challenger. Now we have to have a conversation and it's uncomfortable. And what do you think the challenger is going to feel? The challenger is going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel like, oh, you cheated. You didn't pay me. This was a lie. Then you're going to have a challenger that can do bad reviews and stuff like that. But when the reality is, it was not our fault. It was not our fault. It was the coach's fault for not following the rules. And it's so simple. Guys, buy in the same days. This is why I buy in 3 months in advance, because I don't want to have to worry about if my people order or not. It's our job to be first. So it sucks when you have to have that conversation, and it has happened. Unfortunately, it has happened, and we don't want to keep the money. We go to the next one, but now at that point, the next one was not in the actual video that we released for winners. And now you're going to have that challengers reaching out. Well, if I'm not going to get paid, then take out the video because I don't want to see my picture there because I wasn't a winner. So it becomes something uncomfortable and something that should not happen because we're not doing our job. And our job is really simple. I mean, it's not that many rules, guys. It's really black and white, and it's really simple rules. And I know this is a call where we teach, and this is a call where we give you tools and stuff. But I think this is really important because it's happening more and more when it should, in reality, it should be less and less and less, not more and more and more. It's just, we don't pay attention. We have freaking coaches that the challenges wins and the coaches wait almost 30 days to reach out. Hey, I realize I have a winner. What do you mean you realize you have a winner? We announced it like 30 days ago. How can you say you realize you have a winner like almost 30 days ago? That doesn't make any sense. So that means that you're not doing your job. And now this freaking winner is on your ass, sending us messages, sending me messages. I got people sending me messages. Hey, I'm one of the winners. How can I collect my money? What do you mean? Like, reach out to your coach. That's the way to do the system. And I have people like reaching out to me. Now I have to have uncomfortable conversation with these people when they're not even my clients. And don't get me wrong, I love helping you guys and I love doing this. But I also have a business and I also have to run my business and run this. So I don't have time to do all these things. And we don't have time to do all these things. We are a small company still. And we're putting a lot of our time to run this and to help you guys out. But we need a little bit from you guys. And I don't think asking for this is too much. I'm sorry. Again.
Wow. Very passionate.
I know
So
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
yeah, he's really excited, everyone, because the challengers work so hard. And so when we see their transformations and
It's
they've gone from
amazing.
day one, even if it's like day -2, then it's not even their pictures on day one. Either way, they did it in 30 days, they did it in 21 days. You took the time to be able to upload their before pictures and their after pictures. You took the time to be able to coach them. So you have helped them and have someone on your team who has had great success. So the last thing that we want to do, I feel like the bad guy, right? If I'm like, hey coach, like we need this. Hey coach, like this wasn't it. Like, like you've got to make sure that you're following all the rules too. So again, if you're a new coach, look at the guidelines for the pictures, for before and after pictures to be able to upload. Remind your challengers, hey, just wanted to shoot you a quick message. You were in that black sports bra and black shorts. Like, don't forget, right? Like, because you don't want to also like waste your time. What if your challenger sends you photos for after and you're like super busy with 50 other challengers because you killed it this month and you have 65 challengers in the challenge? And you're just uploading, and you didn't catch that one challenger that killed it, that wore white shorts instead of black shorts. According to the rules, they have not met the standards that all of our other challengers that are competing in have done the same thing. So that's why he's getting passionate about it, because They
Like,
they do really. We have a lot of successful challengers,
yeah,
and
and
we don't communicate with the challengers, so we communicate with the
yeah,
coaches.
we
We need to be
technically
the
we're not
avatar.
allowed. That's one of the things, guys. We're not allowed to communicate with your challengers. We can only communicate with you guys, and that's the way it should be. We should not have any kind of contact with your challengers. This is why your challengers go through you to give you guys the info that we need to pay them. Because we don't want that challenge. We don't want nothing to do with the challenger because that's your customer. You should take care of your customers. And just to let you know, in that event that we're having on the 7th, we're gonna announce something that is gonna change the game, something that is gonna be insane. But if you're not doing your job, you're gonna miss out. Let me tell you, by you not following up, by you not actually collecting the right pictures, you're not gonna be. I can't say much because it's a surprise. But you guys want to be on your A game. Let me tell you. Wait until we announce what we have for you guys.
Okay, do you want me to just go straight to the coach challenge so we can get those?
Yes, let's get the
Thank
because
you.
I know you guys are excited about the coaches challenge. And guys, I know you guys have a lot of questions about the coach challenge. Now, this was last minute.
Just okay, we'll go ahead. I'm on the coach challenge. Go
So
ahead.
this was last minute. We're still making some changes to the app because we ran into a problem with what if I have a spouse? How can she compete at the same time? So we ran into a little problem and we're fixing it. It's just gonna take a couple days. No problem. All I can tell you guys is just buy in. As long as you buy in, you automatically go into the challenge. Once that takes effect, the application will automatically put you in the challenge. Even if you want or not, you will be in the challenge. Only difference is if you want to compete for the money, you just have to upload your pictures. That's all. You don't have to do anything. You guys are the only thing you guys have to do is just buy in.
They have to be a challenger.
Well, yeah. Well,
I know they're coaches, but remember, we have some new coaches that may not be used to purchasing their products every month.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right. He gets his product every month. It's on like an auto ship, you know what I mean? So he just doesn't even think about it anymore, guys.
It's easier. I don't have to remember.
Right, exactly. And the wife, the boss, right. Okay, so Global Coach Challenge. What does a Global Coach Challenge mean? Look, I want the excitement in the chat and the questions in the Q&A. Okay, because if it's
Yes,
a legit
please.
question that would be happy for the entire team to be able to hear an answer to, I really want to answer those when we start wrapping up here in a couple minutes. Okay. Global Coach Challenge. It's 21 days. It starts every month the same day as the challengers. Okay. So we're not trying to confuse you at all. When your challengers do their before and after pictures, that's when you do your before and after pictures. So that's one of the reasons why I revamped this calendar so that you can print this bad boy out. You can wake up, you can look at it, you can go to sleep. You can, I don't care what you do with it, as long as you know what your days are. Okay. And it's all going to be updated. I have one day. I already see it in the WeDo app. I have to make a modification with the development team. I'm going to change it. Our winners announcements are on Sundays. It didn't change last month. I know. Thank you, leaders. A couple of you told me I'll have it changed for this month. We will announce our winners for the coach challenge and the challenger challenge on the same day on Sunday at 9 p.m. We'll figure out who's going to go first, how it's going to do, if we're going to do the coach challenge in the coach chat. Look, we're going to make dreams come true. I really hope, right?
Guys, we're putting things together as we go.
Yeah, look,
it's fine. It's just fine. Don't worry about it too much.
You don't stress. You don't want that.
Okay, all you gotta do, buy in and get results. It's simple. Just get results. That's
and product and before and after pictures, and you have to follow the same rules as your challenger. See, the condensing. Remember with the minimal information about the products he told you about? Phones? Right, it all comes back around. Okay, so Global Coach Challenge. What does that mean? Every coach, every challenge. How do you buy in? If you have already purchased for your October coach buy-in, amazing. Do you have to do a global coach buy-in? You do not, but we love that. And we love that you have challengers and multiple challenges. Yep. Amazing. Okay. Can you compete in more than one challenge? Yes, you can compete in October. You can compete in November. You can compete in December, just like your challengers can compete in back-to-back challenges. We will have 10 winners in the coach challenge, just as we do in the US challenge. And we will be doing $500 per winner for the global coach challenge. This is kind of a middle ground for all 4 of our challenges for the quantity. What is our goal to be able to do a coach challenge? So those of you that are veterans in the business and that have been with WeDo Transformations for months and have just been like killing it, but now you're really focusing on your challengers and maybe you're not focusing on your transformation. We're hoping that this is an initiative to encourage you at the time of the year in which people typically don't work towards a transformation, for you to work towards your transformation. Because then when we get to the beginning of the year, this is a ramp up for 2025. This isn't like, yeah, no, do I want winners? Of course I do. Do I want you guys to push yourselves to the max? Heck yeah. But I also want you to think about the future. What are you doing to be able to grow your business in 2025? And how are you investing in yourself to be able to do so? So We Do Transformations is investing in you. And so we are going to provide a challenge, Global Coach Challenge. Again, I'm going to stick this in everyone's head, Global Coach Challenge. This is not just for US. This is not just for LATAM. It's not just for Africa. It's not just for India. It's every coach has an opportunity to be able to participate. For what do you do to be able to make sure that you are doing everything that you need to be a beautiful challenger in the Coach Challenge? Whatever your challenger has to do in your challenge, the equivalent of your correct volume points for 2 Formula One shakes, that's what it's going to be across the board. So the only challenge, I will have all this, I have it all written down. Please don't stress and say, I didn't see it. You haven't updated the terms and conditions. I know, please, I'm one person. Okay. For the US, the terms and conditions have changed for the better for you. Okay. It is the equivalent volume point value of 2 Formula One shakes.
Yeah,
That
so-
is what we do for LATAM, for Africa, and for India. So now it's the same for US.
Look, guys, and I know this is a question that I see here. We're gonna do the equivalent to 2 Formula One shake, because it's the easiest way. Everybody has Formula One shake, and I know you guys are asking, well, what can we what can we ask for more value, guys? The reality is, if you're a coach, you know that the more products you consume, the better results you're gonna have. This is not something that we should even make you do. This is something that you should do because you want to get results, and you want to get results with the products, and you want to show that you're using the products. So by you doing the minimum, yeah, you do the minimum if you want, but that's not the point. The point is consume products so you guys get the better results, and the more product you consume, the more products you can sell. That's the reality of, and we're not here to enforce for you to 300, 400. No, this is something that you should do. This is not something that we should enforce,
Look, okay, if you want to tie everything together for We Do Transformations, and I have a feeling that I can know exactly, and I already see a couple names in here, that as soon as I say this, they're just going to drop fire in the chat. If you want to loop everything together and you're working the strategy plan that we've released, if you're working the flow chart to be able to communicate with your challengers, to be able to up your game, to be able to take your We Do Transformations business to the next level, which essentially is your Herbalife business, I don't know why you wouldn't join and compete in the Coaches Challenge. You're already purchasing product, you're already consuming product, you're already speaking to your challengers about the same exact product. Why not work side by side with them to be able to compete in your own challenge? And you're not competing against them, right? So we didn't open up the October challenge for the coaches to join the challengers. That's not fair. We want to make sure that you have your own platform at your level and that they have their own platform at their level. So look, I'm super excited because we did a coach challenge like months ago. So many people have been so excited about this coming back. When are you going to bring it back? When are you going to bring it back? It's a lot of work to do another challenge. Okay. Yeah. The India team, absolutely phenomenal. They're running their challenge. Africa team, absolutely amazing. They run their challenge. LATAM, they run their own challenge. US is picking up for the coach and for the challenger for US challenge. And so if you don't see me on a couple calls until the end of the month, just know that I'm going to try and get some sleep.
Look, and I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not going to lie. It'll be a shame if India or Africa have more coaches competing than US. I think, I'm sorry. I love everybody. I love Africa. I love India. I love LATAM. But it can't be that they're going to beat us. We have to, all of us have to join that challenge. Because I would not take Edgar saying, bro, we got more challenges than you. We have more coaches getting in shape than you guys. That would be a shame. And I better not see that. I better not get a call from Edgar sending me a message saying, hey, LATAM has more coaches than you. It better not be that way. So let's get on our shit. We need to win.
Oh, wow. Now you got them all riled up. Okay. Goodness. Goodness. Okay. So coach challenge. right? All of your dates are the same. Everything that a challenger does, you do the same thing. We're trying to make it as simplistic as possible. We really want to be able to have our community grow and the community that we have to stay consistent over the next couple months. So we really hope that this is something that can encourage you to be able to do so. And then to be able to have those fire results, because I mean, you are all going to be the coaches that are sharing on social media, that are in your communities, that are live, that are out there doing your works, doing your workouts, doing your fit camps, your shape ups, however you're calling it. You're in your clubs, and you're killing it, right? And so when it comes that time of year, when everybody else, the rest of the world, wants to be able to get product, find the right trainer, find the right person, you've already invested in yourself over these last couple of months, once we get to January, to be able to do so. So I'm not the only one that's excited about it. Obviously, Octavio is too. And we're gonna
Guys, I know you guys keep asking the same question. Guys, United States, our consumption is personal consumption. It's fine. For US, it's personal consumption. It doesn't matter if it's documented or not. You're consuming to yourself, so it's fine. That doesn't have to be documented. Your personal consumption, unless you're doing something shady, should not be documented. It'll be your personal consumption, and you want to get personal consumption to qualify for VIPs anyway. So make sure you keep that in mind. You want to get the personal consumption at least to be able to qualify for your VIPs. So,
Hey guys, remember I put a date in all chats when we announced for the Coaches Challenge. We put some FAQs in there, and that date is still the same, October 5th. Okay, so if you've bought in and you're not seeing an opportunity to be able to upload your before and after pictures does not stop you from purchasing your product for personal consumption and making sure that you're registered to be an October coach. If you're waiting for a button on the app to be able to pop up so that you can upload your photos that I haven't even dropped the code word for it yet, it's okay. Don't stress, right? Cart doesn't come before the horse.
one more rule that I see that people are asking, and this is a rule that I see that it has happened, and we need to make sure we're on top of it. Guys, it's your own customers. You cannot put in your challenge customers of your downlines. If they want to be in the challenge, your downlines have to buy into the challenge. Because I see they're already asking this. Can I have the people that are joining my challenge, do they have to personally buy from me? Of course, if they're not personally buying from you, then they cannot get into the challenge. So make sure this is your customers. Don't be taking anybody else's customer, because if they win and we check the receipt and the receipt doesn't say you are the coach, then that person will not get paid. And that's the worst thing you can do. Okay.
Okay, so before we move away from the Global Coach Challenge, I'm going to say one thing. And I'm totally going to name drop as to who I stole this from. So Tracy Johnson said the other day on one of our calls that you are going to be a billboard for yourself. Okay, so that's exactly what the Coaches Challenge is going to allow you to be able to do. You're going to have your own before and after pictures that you're going to be able to celebrate. And if you're one of the 10 winners, I mean, you're already going to have the marketing material, and now you're going to have your before and after picture, and you're going to have your winner. We've already announced that we're going to do certificates for the end of October month for all of our winners. So that's coach winners and challenge winners. So, I mean, if there's no other way to have the proof in the
I don't know what else. Guys, one rule that we changed a long time ago, and I know you guys are asking, this challenge, Coaches Challenge, or the Coaches Challenge and regular, what's it called? The regular challenge and the Coaches Challenge, guys, this is not for minors. This is 18 and up, because we have some issues that people were putting minors into the challenge, and that's not good. We can be liable for a lot of these things, and no minors in the challenge. Now, if you are a coach and you are a minor, that's a different story. But if you're asking for challengers for the regular challenge, 18 and up, no more minors. And we changed that rule a long time ago. No more 14, 18 and up. So you guys, I'm not saying you can't help a 14-year-old, but don't put him into the challenge, because if something happens to that person, that kid, we can be liable for it, because we have no way to even make them sign anything. So please don't put minors there. We changed the rules. It's 18 and up now.
Okay, on to the next.
What else? What else we got?
Okay. We now, and they're already in the WeDo app. So, and they already have messages in them. We have French. So you have asked, it was just a couple of calls ago. There he is.
Yeah.
There's the guy. There's the man, the myth, the legend. Okay. So we have someone, and there he's blowing it up right now, who has volunteered
I wonder who that is.
to be able to do to be able to do this. We are offering the challenger chat and the coach chat in French.
Yes.
We have phenomenal leaders that have been asking for this for quite some time. And realistically, it's very time consuming to be able to do the chats and get them set up and make sure translation's good, then to communicate with someone, because I know you all know I'm not bilingual in any capacity, so much less would it be French. So relying on ChatGPT is just not the best. So you will now have someone that is bilingual themselves. I don't know, he could be trilingual for all I know. And he will make sure that you have that information in there. Now, what I ask of you is that if you are someone that is going to join this chat and you're going to be in the French chats, please, please help him. If you're in the coach chat or in the challenger chat, if there are questions in there and you can respond to them without, myself having to like follow up, right? And then use translator to be able to do so. It's just so much easier in your native language. Please, please, please do help him out to be able to give him a little bit more support. If you've joined it, it's just really easy to just go in and reply in each one of the channels.
Yep. What
Thank you
else?
very much, Samuel, by the way. So a little shout out to him. Thank you so much for being so
helpful.
He's so proactive. I
You
love
know.
it. It's phenomenal. Okay. So are we ready for the event?
Oh, wait. What are you gonna show?
No, it's I don't have no, I don't have any marketing. No.
Okay.
Just-
You're like, what? I didn't
It's
saw
just a
anything.
basic slide. No, I don't. It's no like teaser videos or anything like. I don't have that yet.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. Yeah. We just put this together.
Yeah.
You're killing me, man. Okay, let's see here. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. I mean, you can speak to it. It's your event.
Yeah. So, guys. I mean, we have a little bit of time here, guys. So we're gonna, like I was saying at the beginning, we're gonna have an event. I know most of you guys have been asking for events, and I get it. We want events. This one is gonna be a virtual event, and we're gonna announce the next event that is probably gonna be in February, and that one will be in person. And there's new things coming for that one. We're gonna do something that never has been done, and it's gonna be in February. But we'll talk about that one on that event. So we're gonna have an event on December 7th. It's gonna be a 4-hour event, and this is not gonna be a regular Zoom. This is gonna be we're gonna be in a studio, a really nice studio. We're gonna have guests. We're gonna announce a lot of the new things that we've been working on. We have a lot of new things that you guys are gonna love. Once you guys see the new things that we have for you guys, what you're gonna have for the beginning of the year, guys, literally, this is gonna change the game. This is gonna get you guys to actually work. You guys are gonna love it. The problem is I don't want to say too much because I'm gonna give it away, and I want it to be a surprise. But this thing is gonna be a game changer. This thing is gonna blow up, and it's gonna help your business. So make sure you actually, once we announce the event, you buy your ticket to the event to be able to get the link so you can watch it. It'll be a 4-hour event. We're gonna have guests. It's gonna be in a studio. It's gonna be a really, really nice studio, and it's gonna be really good quality video, everything. And you guys are gonna learn a lot of the new things that are coming for the beginning of the year. So I just hope you guys watch the event. I hope you guys get your ticket, and it's gonna be limited because we're gonna have a limit because it's virtual. We can't have like thousands and thousands of tickets, so it's gonna be limited. So make sure you guys get your tickets.
Okay, so a couple more things about it.
What
As
else?
we have immediately launched the coaches challenge, we will be doing recognition. So even if it's virtual, we'll be doing recognition, not for challengers. This is a coaches, so we do transformations virtual event. So I mean, if you want to be recognized on a platform and part of our virtual event, to be able to have your name, your before and after picture pop up, some, marketing material that will be made exclusively for that event to be able to be made for you. I mean, I'd say, just a little nudge, little extra initiative to be able to compete in the coaches challenge.
Guys, we're
Um,
gonna have flyers, and we're gonna give you guys the link pretty soon so you can buy your tickets.
Mhm.
Like I said, it's gonna be limited, so make sure you guys, once we release it, you guys buy it. But I'm excited, guys. This event, we have so many new things that we've been working on. We've been quiet, but not because we haven't been doing anything. It's because we've been working and creating new things for you guys. And I mean, this is what, it's gonna be 2 years since we do lunch. And guys, remember, we came from what, like a chat. It was one challenge. It was 100 and something people, one chat. We didn't have a website. We didn't have an app. And look at now, we have apps. We have, well, not even one app. We have 3 apps. We have events. We have done retreats. We have done so many things. That app is fire. The new things that are coming. We have challenges in four different challenges now. We have, I don't even know how many countries already part of we do. And there's a lot of people having results. For the people that are having results, those are the people actually sticking to it and actually doing it. But I'm so excited. I can't wait for that event. You guys are now freaking ready. Like it was kind of my baby. Once you guys see what we have going on, it was something that like, okay, this has to go. This needs to go into the app so you guys can get more results. So I'm excited. I'm excited to go over this, guys. Do
Okay,
we
you
have
want to
anything else, Lauren?
what?
Do we have anything else?
Just some questions. We've got quite a few in here. Look,
Oh,
guys, we're at 10:02. So luckily we answered some already as we were going through some of this information.
So a lot of the questions, guys, I mean, there's a lot of questions here. Just ask in the chat. We'll try to get to you guys as much as we can. We can answer a couple more here, like 3 more minutes answering questions. Let me see where you want to start, Lauren. Then we can answer everything else on the
Okay,
chat.
I'm gonna say this for everyone. So we have started with French. Okay, this is just the beginning. How can I say this? Nicole's not on the call, it's fine. Okay, look, we'll get some French marketing material for you as long as I see 500 plus people in these French chats. And I mean communicating. I mean coaches working with coaches. I mean promoting. I mean bringing more people into the business to be able to show that there is a real true demand for content in French. I cannot push this to my team without having sincere demand and need for this. But I also want to make sure that we are as inclusive as possible to absolutely everyone that is within We Do Transformations. So now that I've said this for French, does that mean that that takes away for any other language, Lauren? No, it doesn't.
Look,
So if you show me that you have your own and you're able to do so, and then you have someone that does graphics and we can provide you templates and you want to go ahead and translate it, 500 people. 500 is my magic number for so many things, but 500 people in the chats for French. And
guys,
don't just jump in there. I will monitor it. Don't just jump in there to be able to put those numbers up.
they were asking, guys, we translated everything to Portuguese, so we have Portuguese stuff already. So
Okay.
that's been done. Look, Lauren, there's some girl named Erica. She's bilingual, English, Italian. Do we need Italian?
Please message me at Lauren
Yes,
Doster on Telegram.
please. We
Please.
love to hear from you guys.
Please. Yes, I need Italian in my life. Please.
Actually, so somebody's asking, will George video be available in French? Actually, we do have the George video in French, if I'm not mistaken. We have to upload it. We had a voiceover, so it looks like George is actually speaking French. So we have it.
Thank you. George is a master of all trades.
Let me see.
Okay. I love all this excitement tonight. This is so good. Okay. Okay. Look, there's the same questions being asked, and I don't know if it's being asked by the same person. I'm going to go ahead and address this. It's the products that you purchase about the country in which you purchase the products from. If you are, just because we were just speaking about it, if you're Italian and you live in the United States and your Herbalife ID is under the United States Herbalife, your My Herbalife is within the United States, then you need to be in a US challenge. You need to be because you're purchasing US product.
Yeah.
Okay. And that example is not specific to Italy. That example is specific to all countries. Wherever you reside and Herbalife sells products is what you need to specify for your specific country for that challenge. Okay, look, yes, the WDT Connect, yes, there's a free trial.
Actually, it's free. You don't have to
Well,
pay.
okay, WDT Connect is free, but a lot of them are asking about the $20 for it.
Ah,
I'm
okay,
not a WDT Connect expert. I'm trying to learn more and more for you guys, and so I've really gone through the app to be able to see what I feel some of the most significant things are for you to receive a how-to video. So we have 25 videos coming to you. 3 are ready in English. Those same 3 will be ready in Spanish next week. I will have an additional 10 for you over the next couple weeks. They're working very hard to do this. But just like a little behind the scenes. So they created these videos with someone else speaking to you, not Octavio, not Jorge. Okay. So I like to keep We Do Transformations as uniform as possible. I want for you to be able to, when you have your meetings with your challengers, if you do a monthly, if you do a bi-weekly, I know a lot of you get together with your challengers in your clubs, or you meet out somewhere, you go to a public space and you have like 10, 12, maybe 20 people with you. I want these videos to be something that can help you to be able to cast to your television or to a larger monitor so that you can go through with WDT Connect and you can help your teams to be able to have a greater opportunity to prospect with these resources. Do you have to use the exact verbiage that's in WDT Connect? No, it's a suggestion. Okay. And it's literally like a template. And if you're someone that's more like, hey girl, how are you? Oh my gosh, I can't believe then put that at the beginning. You know what I mean? Like,
And
don't
you
just say
actually,
what we have.
and you actually, when you go to resources, you have one that is the ones that we give you, and the one, like, I think it says personal, or I forgot that. And when you click on it, you can create your own templates. You don't need to use our templates. We just gave you something to start, but you can create your own template. You don't have to use the one that we have. It lets you send links, everything, whatever you want to create, you can create it there. Lauren, I think we're good. Guys, any
Super
more
good.
questions? Just answer, or just ask in the chats. It's already 10:07, and we pay translation for an hour. So, so
Fine.
guys, look, thank you guys for connecting. Thank you guys for being here. Actually, we have more people than I was expecting. So you know what? I'm glad people are realizing, that they have to connect. They have to look at they have to watch the meetings. They have to listen. They have to learn. So I'm glad a lot more people connected, and I'm glad. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. I think Connect, if you use it right, it could change your business. Many things that are coming are definitely going to help your business. But at the end of the day, guys, I can give you the exact plan to how to get to Press Team. But unless you go out there and get leads, unless you go out there and get customers, unless you go out there and get distributors, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you don't have the numbers, nothing will happen. So you have to go out there and get numbers, because it doesn't matter the plan. If you don't have the numbers, it won't make a difference. So nothing, guys. Thank you for connecting. This was more like a orientation call than an actual call, I think. So it's good. It was good.
It though.
So
It was good, especially with the coach challenge coming out.
so guys, thank you so much. Have a really good night. Any questions? The chats. So
I'll drop the message in the coaches chats.
yeah, send it in the chats, and then we'll send you the link so you guys can watch the videos and start using Connect. So good night, guys. Peace.
Good night.